Oh my God. Here we go again. Yes. Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here with another donation video. I've done these before in the past. When you donate something to the channel, your Patreon name goes on the scroll at the end. You get a full donation if you actually donate something physical. Todd, I can safely say now that she's my friend. She lives not too far from me, but far enough. It's a car journey, should we say. Remember 3 years ago, I got two BBC Model Bs, an iMac. I don't think I did anything with the iMac. Well, they were the really old square ones, I think it was. There was a cub monitor, which, if you're new to the channel, please watch that video because I nearly killed myself on that. There's probably a video how not to do it. And another Philips monitor, loads of discs, lots of drives, lots of all sorts of cables and everything. Absolutely an amazing donation. She got in touch with me the other day. I've got some other stuff. Amazing. She's an absolutely amazing woman. She's a self-confessed hoarder. And yeah, this is another amazing donation. So what I'm going to have to do is, this is the problem with this, is I've got tons of stuff in here. I'm going to have to create some room and attempt to show you exactly what she's donated to me. So, I don't know where to start, honestly. Right, first donation. Anybody know what this is? This is a hybrid Music 4000 keyboard. Plugs into the BBC Master yeah. This is, I have never seen one of these before. The condition of this is it's just a little bit dusty. It's perfectly good. I will do a separate video on this, get it plugged into the BBC, have a look of what I can do. I mean, all these keys, they do feel like a really good keyboard. Nothing seems to be broken on this. Tom's actually a musician as well as an absolute, yeah, absolutely amazing person. So she will have composed things. She's a little bit older than me, shall we say, but not too much, and definitely not old at heart, shall we say. But yeah, she got in touch and decided that she's got some more stuff to donate. So if you like, please comment. Here's a hybrid Music 4000. I don't know how this goes together. I will have a look inside this at a later date. This is one video on its own. Oh, right, okay. So, if you like, yes, please comment. Honestly, comment. I need ideas, what to do, how to do, links to go to places. All right, let's start over here. Honestly, this is a big one. Right, we have a box of books. That is actually coming up very soon. That's the user manual for one of these. Surprisingly, I don't know what this is. Is it a filter, hex, buffer, clear, pause? Yes, we'll read this. Todd's brew. Yeah, okay, I went down today. Today the Saturday, the 15th of October, and went down, talked to her, see her, and yeah. She's more than happy just to give these to the channel. I will, oh hello, Waterston's bookmark. You don't see them anymore, you really don't. So it looks like she got as far as quick Osbite call guide. Cool. So a master operating system, BBC B and Master book, user guide for the BBC. Oh, okay. She's got other things in here. What are these? Reference guide for nothing. That's okay. Another piece of paper. Is that a folded paper page over? Yes, there's another bit. Coming in events. So yeah, lots of stuff for the user guide for the BBC. I've never had a BBC user guide. Let's keep going. View plot. Acorn soft booklet. The thing with it is she did say, there's another view index, that there is actually the software, and these books probably do go with them. View printer driver, a disc. What? The independent, oh, Master Sudoku. I do like Sudoku. Yes, that can go over there. That's not a retro thing. Interchart, computer concepts, reference manual. Oh, that's the printer I had. Yeah, that's the printer that I got. Was it from? I think it was from Todd, yeah. That's just somewhere in here, I'm sure it is. That's the user manual for that. What is that? That's AMX PageMaker user guide. I mean, these old manuals with the ring binder on the side. View spell. We already got one of those. I think we might have. View store. What? Ford Granada. I used to have a Granada. Yeah. Okay, so Bruce Smith View. Amazing. Hyperdrive book. Yep. I'm only going through this quick because I need to. The Advanced User Guide for the BBC Micro. Wow. Okay, that's going to be useful. Very useful. Advanced disk filing systems. Okay, so nowadays Windows stuff is just too easy. How to do a file, open, create a new one, off you go, done. Reference part 1 for the master. Nowadays file systems are easy. Back in the 8-bit days, no, not too easy. Overview. Welcome guide with, oh hello, welcome utilities. I think that might not be for this. Unless it is welcome and utilities disc for the BBC. Keep that there because I think it might be with that. View. So it's like I'd probably guess like a Word program. Music publisher for the hybrid music system, which we've already just seen. Oh, hybrid music system, desktop, leaflet, view sheet. Right, so let's now have a quick look at another box. Now we have another box. This has a, right, so current. Now, the thing with Todd is she was an old teacher. Years and years ago, I think she gave up, retired, enjoying her life, to be honest. And she did mention on a lot of these discs, I'm not sure which ones, probably the ones I've got here, okay, that they are schoolwork. Unfortunately, the people whose schoolwork they probably belong to probably left school, I don't know, 40 odd years ago. I know I left quite a while ago. How do I get this thing unlocked? It's twin locked. Ah, hello. So, side 1 to Firewise. GCSE data. Okay, so this is our music publisher for Christmas, TN. So, lots and lots of stuff here. Private file, Stephen Collis, don't know who he is. Chords, more music. Cool, so that's a, oh, okay. So it kind of folds forward then. Yeah, cool. That's a really good, interesting box. It slides, but can be like that. Cool. So she did mention that if I got anything that was any personal data on there, which probably by now will not be relevant to anything, just to wipe it. There's a good chance a lot of these magnetic media doesn't store things forever, but there's also a very good chance that it does. So I will be wiping most of these and just use them as discs. If anything like this on here, which is a hyperdrive or a micro user font code, yeah, they're just files, they're programs, which is easy enough to do. If any's got any educational software, anything that's got stuff on there which is private and personal, yes, these will get wiped and just blank discs for, at the moment, God knows what. Logo, extensions and examples. And a floppy in there with keyword. Okay, right, because we do have 3.5 as well as a 5.25 inch drive in here somewhere. Grasshopper spreadsheet? Dunno. It's just, it amazes me that people have this stuff still. Okay, so we have whatever AMX PageMaker is. Another bit of a file. These aren't going to be web page makers, obviously. That's just being silly. But 3 discs there. Have we got a manual? That's just a page with... I mean, I bet you this is actually quite rare itself. The actual, yeah, leaflet itself. So it goes in there somewhere. There's nothing else underneath there. So I'm going to put this back into the box and we'll get another box out. Right, here we go. This looks a very, very interesting box. Not only because they've got buttons and things, but there's things that I like. Right, Brazil nuts, cool. These are the parts that you put over the back of the BBC-B to show for the function keys. You press Control and F1, F2, or whatever. Those do a lot of things with word processing. I mean, I'll be doing a lot of these, looking at these. Oh, she's put card behind it. That's clever. Just to strengthen them up a little bit. So they're all for spreadsheets, for programs that you put behind, which would... It's like when you're playing, let's say Fortnite. Don't think I need that picture. What is that? Is that Todd? No, that can't be you, can it? This is quite a little bit of time ago. Okay, and plum tomatoes. But there's something on there. Ah, yes, okay. I wonder if that is you. I mean, Todd, you do watch my videos, so if that is you, then, yeah. Logo, reference book, view sheet, reference guides. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Some of these things are absolutely ridiculous. It's in a good way, by the way. But, yeah. So we have yet more discs. Default disc. Looks like a little bit of damp on there. I'm not sure if it'll have gone onto the disc. Maybe I could do a bit of a clean. Default disc. Acorn Computing from 92. Also stacks and stacks. This isn't even half of this, by the way. I need to go through all of these to see what's any good, what's not, and what I can use, to be honest. So, what do we have here? What is this? Right, you've got a 9 volt and 12 volt. This is Watford Electronics. Very famous for doing a lot of things for the BBC. I do love this yellow sort of stuff. Yellow plastic. There's just... Yeah, I think this is... Oh, it's a printer buffer. Yeah, okay. So, these things are built into Windows nowadays. It's a tiny little program that runs. Clear, pause the printing, multi-copy, help, filter. This is a file. The whole thing of this is just a file that we have nowadays. It's quite mind-blowing to think that this stuff was needed by where and when, but the computing has completely changed from these ages. More discs. More discs. I think, ooh, they look like they might be blank. So, possibly... Just like the labels. I think she wanted to label everything. That's good. Oh, hello. Now, I already have a box of discs from last time, but this is already shrink wrapped. This has never, ever been opened. If I wasn't so much a hoarder myself, eBay would love that. Let's get it out of there. And what is this? A data switch? Oh, okay, cool. 2-channel data switch. With one cable, obviously to transfer between, yeah, one cable into the back of the BBC and switch between, what, 2 printers maybe? A printer and disk drive, 2 disk drives. Want 1, want 2. Very nice. This is the BBC's sort of, it's in metal. It's going to last, and it has, amazingly. This is ridiculously good. Love this. Another box. Now I think we're halfway through. I know. Yes. Another without a key. That's not bothered. I've never locked one of these anyway in my life. Never anything that private to keep. These look like they might be, well, you got oral level 3. They might be the discs that I mentioned earlier to do with, what's font style, isn't it? Yeah. With the school work on there from the school children from the 80s probably. So this is not font style. Okay, so tons of font styles. I mean, if I obviously can't use these for anything, it's just a disc. Again, you've got serif, you've got Roman on there, serif B. These are just a font on a disc. You just go on a website and there's every single font on there for Windows. Not back then. So that's one box. Ooh. Here's the key with it. Oh, ye of little faith. Of course there's a key with it. It's Todd. She kept everything. And to write to. Right, another box. That's missing a pin or two on there, which I can probably see a bit of plastic that's broke off. That's not an issue at all. So more discs. Mega Maths course, Micro Maths. Blank discs, no labels on them. So this is gonna take me weeks, if not forever. Yeah, they are, all the labels for them as well. Now where's the key for this one? Yeah, I'm gonna find two plastic pins to possibly put into there anyway. I should have something in here. If not, I could fabricate something, a little tiny bolt or something like that. It's easy enough to do. You go back, you go in. Right, that's not fitting properly because they're in the wrong place. Let's put them to the front. That should shut. Put that on there in case I need that. And we continue with the discs. This has got the pegs on the side. So we have Let's Compute Club Disc 1 for the Archimedes. I don't have an Archimedes. I know somebody out there who does. Telesoft, 89, Telesoftware. I don't know if these are discs for... Because I know there was like the Pompey Pirates discs for the Atari ST. And the automation stuff. I don't know if these are similar to, because she said she was in the games club as well. I think she did say it was for the Spectrum. Yeah, these are just... What is that? It's in sponge. Okay. Yeah, keyword. This is... I don't honestly know where to start with this lot. Hang on. Not finished yet. So more discs on here. Acorn Computing from January 93. Acorn Computing from February 83. 82. DFS. Don't know. I am so gonna enjoy sorting through all these. Right. We have 3 items left. There's 2 plastic trays, which look like they're probably from a freezer, and 1 case, which looks like it used to have 12-inch records in. That will be last. That is a biggie. So let's get these put away and then get one of the trays out. Right, so here we have, I'm positive it's a tray that goes into a chest freezer or something. So let's go from the front and see what we got in here. Dump master. Now I think this is the thing that she said is they're not in here, however the discs will be amongst everything else, and the manuals as well. So these look like they're just the boxes for everything. So technically we've almost got mint in box stuff which will get put together, shrink wrapped and put in here. I mean, especially the cardboard stuff for 4th. Yeah, there's nothing in these at all. Into chart, feels like there's something in there. Just a leaflet. Anything with the stickers on like that, compatible, I'm going to try and keep because it's so nostalgic having something like that on. It might be just a computer shop, oh god, down in Nottingham area that did stuff like that. Logo, that'd be right good on a display, that wouldn't it? Maybe I could donate some of this to another big channel. Nah, maybe not. Starbase. Oh, that has a tape in there as well. Welcome. Thank you. I am. No, that's won't put chips in. Ah, she did mention about chips as well. This is the beauty of this. This is keeps going. Studio 8. Opus. Oh, okay. There's a Maxell disc on there. Some more music software. Megamaths. I have seen the Megamaths. Got things on there. Looks like it's been the print from a leaflet come off there. Micromaths. I've seen that one. Music for BBC B. Will also be for the Master as well, so I'll be able to play them. But Tree of Knowledge, disc configuration. So even kids of nowadays can play these and set these up. Basic calc. What? 2 bags? What is in those bags? I think that's just... Oh, that's old plastic there, isn't it? Right. So nothing in there apart from that's a... What? Rail. What's rail? Rail set into city. That's a folder for something? For a rail? Looks like a coin collector's thing. But it's not. Actually, it's not a coin collector's thing. It's because it's been on the bottom of here and squashed in. Okay, maybe I should keep that. Rail sector. I've got that, and I've got a box of this little lot. Ah, no, nearly. So let's have a look in here. Instant recall. These are, a lot of these are in such good condition. I mean, yes, it's just the boxes so far. That doesn't need to be here. Cardboard for something. We'll find a nice place for that to live. Ooh, more Opus Instant Recall discs, which will go in there. Cool. Image, done. So let's have a look in. This is quite heavy, this. More manuals. A lot more manuals. Okay, so machine code, free and easy. Yes. Yep. Buffers, fourth, verse, word move. I've got that for the Acorn, the Electron. Yeah. Then we've got 2 copies of that. Systems, Tree of Knowledge, Opus. Okay. Music software. Images again, which we've got on there. File, family, filing, view family file systems, calligraphy, music teacher, okay, Garland computing, basic health. These are all just the books for most of these. Amazing. Let's get the other tray out. The penultimate tray. So yeah, again, it's another, yes, tray from a freezer. It looks to me like one, but I think that might be, you see the Archimedes or a BBC dust cover, which I'm going to put this on. It doesn't look bad condition. Well, very clean. The plastic is really, it's still a bit stretchy. That's really good, that. I'm going to keep that, because I can use that. I don't have a data recorder for the Acorn Electron. I did have one, but I did actually fix one on the channel if anybody had noticed, and because I've got a video on there how to tear it down and repair it, because I repaired that from one of my friends who, yes, so I was actually looking for one of these, and now it's not retro bright in weather. Yeah, I've missed that one. Comes with an original power supply. That will be checked anyway and cleaned up to make sure it works before this gets plugged in. Data cable for that to go to the Electron. The one I had before was the wider one, but this one will do absolutely perfect. There's another channel out there, a little channel could do with your views, Retro Box Room. He does a fix on one of, I think it's this model actually, that there is a bit which will usually break because of the plastics. I'll be watching that to make sure that I'll be able to fix that if it's needed. So, what have we got here? A BBC user port splitter. Okay, another port splitter there. So that goes in the bottom. Put 2 devices on there to split between whatever devices are connected at the time with a switch. Nice. And what are you? Ah, the Music 5000 synthesizer. So we have a Music 4000 keyboard and a 5000 synthesizer with plug, with an on-off switch, yeah, and all the cable with it. Okay, so I'll be interested if people have lasted this long, but I'd also be interested in what you think you could make of this sort of stuff. especially the synthesizer stuff. So let's keep that one in mind. Is that yeah, that's a piece of tissue. That's over there. And we've got a bag here. Oh, brilliant. Some potatoes. I like Maris Pipers. No. I can go in the bin. So she did say there were some chips in here as well. Right, so these are the chips that go with some of the... Oh, okay, these are different. Supplied by Watford Electrics again, okay. So these are the chips that come with some of the software. I did one video where we've got... It's only a small board, about so big, which goes into like the user port on the BBC. You have put a chip inside, so then that talks to the chip to then get it working to boot that to play all your games. Brilliant. These are similar too, they're just extra places to put your chips. The BBC B had a lot of places to put chips on to expand, because that's what they were. But these are in cartridge format, so you can put in a few things that you want to play. Maybe you want to do the music bit, maybe you want to do the word processing bit, if that is for that. Logo, yes, and then you plug these in and off you go. That's just genius. What is that? Ah, okay, I don't need to buy two of those. That's for the disc, for the disc drive, for the disc holders. So I don't need to. Why is that there? It's from Tandy. I see. Ah, I see circuit. That's what she was talking about. It's an old style circuit puller. Okay, and I'll have to figure out exactly how that works. Luckily, it's all there. So, yeah. Oh, I get it. Ah, so that wants to go back onto there and screw back in place. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, come on, Ralph. I'm sure you could do a cut on this. There we go. Right. Okay, so we have that there, that there. The keys to the other two boxes. Some other... Ah, these must slide underneath. I'll go with that. And then a standard normal pull that I'll use anyway. Keys for the boxes, for the CDs. The floppies. Ah, this is just phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Overview ROMs, Dump Master and Chart ROM. Whether or not these still work or not, I will not know. And the polystyrene is going straight through me. Yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm actually shaking with this sort of stuff. This is kind of very rare, extremely rare that this sort of stuff still survives. This is museum quality stuff. This is absolutely brilliant to have. Thank you, Todd. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to see the last one? You want to see the last box? Give me a second. So here's the final box. She stuck around this long, thank you. But this, she did mention she was in a ZX Spectrum game club, and she might have a couple of games. So this is basically a LP case. So the size-wise, it's got 12-inch by 12-inch. So they're basically albums. If you don't know what albums are, go ask your grandparents. But yeah, the music, whatever, yeah. But this is where she stored it all in. So let's have a look at what's inside. Okay, I don't have many Spectrum games. I have the Future Was 8-bit card, which is all I actually need for the Spectrum. Right. Actually, I'm going to put this, because this box actually is alright still. I'm going to put this over here to the right, and I'm going to go through each one we've got. Corn Cropper, Gotcha, Print Shop, Lost. Oh, I'll be able to figure out how the Lost series end. Oh no, that's different. Dallas, Mutant Monty, Giant's Revenge, Stagecoach, Smuddler. Oh, I've got this with that one. Tape with that one. What's that? Chinese Juddler. I have never heard of any of these. I've heard of Monte, but that's not Monte. Different one. Percy the Potty Pigeon. Plug... Is it Plug It or Plug It? Right. Confusion. Monsters in Hell. Manic Miner. I have finally know one of them. I mean, I had a lot of games growing up with the Spectrum, but nothing over the top. Dodo? Or is it Doodoo? Automania. Print Shop. Again. Is that the same one? Star Trek? Never. That's got to be a copy. No, it isn't. Okay, I have been on a quest to collect as many Star Trek games on the PC / ST / any system that I don't have, and I don't know. I assume it's original, but I'm not 100%. Bunny ETA. Antics. 3D Painter. Go to Jail. Auto Chef. What? Okay. What's that say on there? Plutonium. What? Plutonium Panic. Oh, that's upside down. Yeah. Okay. Gulpman. Airline. I'm going to start going faster. Mr. Freeze. I actually had Mr. Freeze. Plunder. And a copy of... Looks like it might be a copy. Yeah, that's fine. Ollie Polly. What? I'm a third way down the box, by the way. Ship of the Line. What is that? Naval Strategy. Everest Ascent. Bear Bother. Looks like Super Ted, but it's not. Is that a proper game? Ah, okay. So a couple of copies in here. Not all original, but Magic Roundabouts, Top 20. Addictive, who's that? That's Kevin Toms. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is... Yep, original again. That's quite a rarity. I've not really seen that one before. Aha! Jet Set Willy. High Rise Harry. Oh, Beaky and the Egg Snatchers. Well, that's a proper game as well. Okay. Bugs. Trouble. Okay, and Deco Wreckers. Okay. Pajama Armor. Like I said, 90. Most of these I've never heard of. Eskimo Eddie. No idea. Shockwave. See, some of these you look like the pictures like that, and it just looks like it's a copy or from a magazine, but it's definitely real. Definitely real. I'm taking one of the big ones out for start with. 100 games, programs for the ZX Spectrum cassette. 100 games are on there? Oh, cool. I thought I did have a book when I was learning Spectrum stuff, and it was all the programs for loads and loads of games. So there's 100 games on there. Yeah, because that's quite a good disc on that. These just want shrink wrapping. They all want shrink wrapping properly. Can I put that over there? Yes. There's more big box stuff coming in very, very soon. Right. Technician Ted. What's that? Mugsy. Ghost Town. Wessex Soft Boardroom. Okay, cool. I assume that the telephone number is not Todd's. That will have changed a long time ago. The Quest looks very much like a dragon-y oriented Lord of the Rings sort of thing. I can see the bottom of the box, but I don't want to. Transylvanian Tower, the Defective Detective, Space Age Software, 5 Treasures of Rizar. I just don't know any of these. Ooh, Realm of the Undead. It's nice and shiny. That's nice. Jungle Adventure. I think Jungle John would like that one. That's a different type of jungle. Booty. That's another game I had. Trust me, we'll get there eventually. New Wheels John. What? Crusoe. So that's Robinson Crusoe. Don't know. Don't think so. Oh, goodness. I'm getting somewhere. Definitely getting somewhere. I think these may be the last of the plastic, the smaller cases. Workforce. Is that Workforce? Yeah, doing it past. That's like a board game sort of thing. Spectrum Safari, blue. Actually, it's not. That's Tank Track, Todd's Brew. So that's an original game. It's just not an original cover, but I could easily find one and print one off. Well, I think possibly able to find one. Pie-eyed. Wow, these are like really weird, niche, odd games. Fahrenheit 3000. I think I had that. That looked very much like Manic Miner sort of thing. Okay. Jason's Gem. No idea. What? I'm going to read that one. Piebald. Is that like similar to Pie-eyed? He isn't naked. He's got a bum for a head. And another one, Ugh, by Chris Morris. That's another copied one. That's just fine. Boots C15. Nearly done. Honestly, nearly done. As she's a musician as well as a teacher, as well as an amazing person. Oh, look at that. Does that go on the... Oh, that goes on the plus spectrum. Okay, so Romantic Robot. The music, the data converter. Very, very cool to see something like that in that form. So we have another couple here. Supercode 3. 150 machine code routines. Touch type. What is that? Tiny touch and go. Touch typing for a Spectrum. How the? It's no wonder it's 99 pence. Right. So last handful. Honestly, Taskword 2. Everybody had Taskword 2. Survival. I remember seeing this one. There's a pack out there, I think, of stuff that you could buy. Make a chip as well. 99p from the Co-op. I think that's where she got most of her games from. Laser cassettes. What's a laser cassette? I've got two of them here. One's got Rockford Disciple. Disciple Utilities receipt in there as well. It's good. It's better to see stuff like that. A receipt, so you've got a history of what, where, and how it was bought, and how much it was bought for. But even though it's a copy, that's fine. And we've got Trev set stored at. Okay, that's a par on there. Oh, she put a poke on there as well. Thank you very much. So there we have it. Hold on a minute. Now I think honestly that's it. Apart from the massive collection of Spectrum games and the Music 400 and the Music 500 and all the this is just phenomenal. Again, Todd, you're absolutely amazing for hoarding this stuff, but to get in touch with me, you know I'm going to look after this stuff and it's going to be kept, cleaned, protected. I'm going to be all out shrink wrapping a lot of this stuff. Yeah, if anybody else out there wants to donate anything, even if you want just to donate one of these, not an entire collection, just one, it's amazing. But yeah, I'm flabbergasted, shall we say. So we've got a lot of work to do. We've got some faffing to do to make sure these tapes actually work. We've got some stuff to do with the Music 4000, try and rig that up and do a full video on that. Oh, even cleaning up the Acorn cassette player, seeing if that works, because that will work on a BBC as well. That's not a problem. Literally, I don't know where to start. Do not know where to start, but I love this feeling of thinking you've got a lot of stuff to do, and yeah, how, where, when. So, right, enough waffling. That's a long enough video, I think. Thank you very much, Todd. You are my friend, and you are an absolute brilliant person to meet, talk to, chat to, and to donate to. Thank you very much. And if ever there's anything that's similar to this comes your way, you dig it out of the loft or whatever, honestly, I'll be so happy to pop down, pick it up, and have a good chat with you again. So with that in mind, to everybody else, apart from Todd, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. I've got plenty of videos, tons of videos on the channel. And I'll see you all in another video. To Todd, thank you.